Good morning, good morning. It's Monday, so today I wanted to holler at y'all on a mental health tip. This past weekend, I got back on the field again. Definitely a blessing to be out there. You know what I'm saying? I mainly really got back into playing ball again because it clears my mind. I get on the field for those 2 hours, hour and a half, and I'm just clear from whatever's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because when I remember when, you know, the day is a Friday night, which pretty much was like the last night that I had to make the decision to take my mother off life support. And the next day we had a game, so it was so many emotions going through my head on should I play, should I not play? It was just so crazy. So I chose to play. I never forget this day. Saturday morning we played at Mare Island in Vallejo. We played against the Chiefs. I was with the Alameda Knights at the time. So we got up. I had been up all night. I just remember going to the field wearing my mom's red robe. I never forget this. You know what I'm saying? Because I still all the way up to the going up there. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I got up. I just put a robe on because I just wanted to feel somewhat close to her because that was the hardest decision I think I've ever had to make in my life. So I had the robe, went up to the field, Mare Island. I chose to play. I ended up playing that game. I actually ended up playing real good. Had a pick, made a few tackles and did real good. And from then on, I just knew, ball would be able to clear my head because I think that was one of the biggest things in my life kind of at the time after my sister. But being having to make the decision to take your mom off life support and turning around and playing a game the next day was crazy, but I ended up doing it and it helped me. So and ever since I played, just that time to get away. As men, we need that outlet to yell and scream, and it's all legal. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurt nobody or doing nothing crazy. So I got back on the field to ball out to really just kind of release everything that I've been dealing with, even over the last couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing I ended up doing is I engulfed myself into work so much, 7 days a week, work, double work, because I wanted to stay so busy that I didn't want to sit back and think about my mom and my sister and, kids and everything that I was dealing with. I just didn't want to think about it. So I work. And hence it was breaking me down so much because mentally I never had an outlet. I never really sat down and mourned the deaths of all those people that I've lost. I never, because I wanted to work. I didn't want to think about it. I just kept working, and we can't do that. We're not meant here to just continue to just not mentally be free. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find an outlet. I found my outlet. Also talk to a therapist. I got back talking to mine. It's definitely a plus. I needed that. Because you can't always navigate through this world by yourself. But also find people you can talk to, whether you call a therapist or a good friend. Find somebody that whatever you say is going to be right there with them. You know what I'm saying? And nobody that's going to use it against you later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? We got to start opening up and talking to people more about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? As men, we got to be strong all the time. And it's not, you can't be strong all the time. And I've tried it and I've done it. But when I broke down everything because I held so much in for so long. So now I'm at the point in my life, man, I gotta speak, I gotta talk, I gotta let it out because I'm not gonna hold nothing else no more because I know what it did to me and I know what it does. So like I said, I'm here to talk with anybody who wanna speak, you know what I'm saying, lately. I just been so open minded on speaking and talking and just expressing what I've been through, what has helped me to get through what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Because this is forever. You know what I'm saying? My mother's never coming back. My sister's never coming back. My grandmother's never coming back. They're all gone. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just, I don't care how long it's been. This is what I have to live with for the rest of my life. So I want to be able to go the rest of my life being able to speak about it and not holding things in that, you know, affects me. You know what I'm saying? Because it affected me so much. I didn't realize that it affected me. So, you know, especially, you know, with dealing with women, you know, and not being able to stay with somebody consistently because in my mind, my mom gone, my grandmother gone, they're all gone. So it was like anybody can up and leave me at the drop of a dime. So I didn't want to put my all into anyone knowing that they could, because they not, the people who were supposed to be here are gone. So a person I just met is gonna stay in my life. So it's always a coping mechanism to be like, you know, if she leaves, she leaves. Well, and I ain't gonna put my effort all into it. So much affected me, but I don't want to get too much into it because I want to try to do something like this every Monday, come with a scenario or something that I dealt with. But I just kind of wanted to get on here and, you know, I'm freestyling right now. I'm talking because I'm still trying to get used to being able to open up. Because it's still, as far as the camera's concerned, you know, I done had plenty of conversations with people, but this is what I'm trying to do nowadays, and that's just where I'm at. Thank y'all. See you.